Hold on to your bibs, folks, because we're diving into the wild world of lobsters. These fascinating creatures are more than just a seafood delicacy. They are the stars of an underwater drama that rivals any TV show. These armored knights of the sea lead lives packed with more drama than your average soap opera. From territorial disputes to fierce battles, lobsters are constantly on the move, defending their turf and asserting their dominance. From the moment they hatch, it's a fight for survival. Baby lobsters, or larvae, must navigate a perilous world filled with predators and challenges. Their journey is nothing short of epic. Imagine a world of crushing pressure, hungry predators, and real estate battles that would make a realtor blush. Lobsters must find and defend their homes in rocky crevices, all while avoiding becoming someone else's dinner. We'll uncover the truth about their perilous journey from tiny larvae to clawed gladiators. Each stage of their development is fraught with danger and excitement as they grow and molt, shedding their old shells to become bigger and stronger. Get ready to explore the underwater coliseum where lobsters battle for dominance. These confrontations can be intense, with claws clashing and tempers flaring as they fight for control of their territory. And yes, we'll even delve into the steamy, or should we say, salty, world of lobster romance. Lobsters have complex mating rituals that are both fascinating and surprisingly tender. So buckle up, crustacean fans. We're about to take you on a journey through the lives of these incredible creatures, showcasing their agility and resilience. We're about to embark on an undersea adventure that's both hilarious and humbling. You'll see lobsters in action, from their daily routines to their most dramatic moments. Get ready to see lobsters in a whole new light as the tough, tenacious, and surprisingly fascinating creatures they truly are. Their world is one of constant change and challenge, and we're here to bring it all to you. A lobster's life begins with a whole lot of shaking going on. It's a chaotic start, but it's just the beginning of their incredible journey. Mama lobster carries thousands of eggs under her tail, constantly fanning them to keep them oxygenated. Talk about a workout. This fanning is crucial for the survival of her future offspring. After months of this underwater boot camp, the eggs finally hatch, releasing a swarm of tiny, transparent larvae. These larvae are immediately thrust into a world full of dangers. These little guys are basically swimming commas with an appetite. They are fragile and almost invisible, making them easy targets. They drift in the currents, munching on plankton and trying not to become someone else's snack. Their survival depends on their ability to stay hidden and find enough food. It's a perilous journey, with most larvae ending up as fish food. The ocean is a vast and dangerous place for these tiny creatures. Those who survive face a daunting transformation. They must grow and adapt quickly to avoid predators. They molt, shedding their exoskeletons multiple times as they grow. This process is essential for their development but leaves them vulnerable. Imagine having to squeeze out of your clothes every few weeks. Awkward. Each molt is a critical step in their growth, but also a risky one. This vulnerable stage is a true test of survival. They must find shelter and avoid predators at all costs. Only a lucky few make it to the ocean floor, where they'll finally transform into the miniature but mighty lobsters we know and love, or love to eat. Their journey is far from over, but reaching the seabed is a significant milestone. Finding a home on the ocean floor is tougher than winning a bidding war in a hot market. Lobsters are constantly on the lookout for prime real estate crevices, nooks and crannies that offer protection from predators. Think of it like finding a parking spot in a crowded city, but with way more seaweed and the occasional moray eel lurking about. Competition is fierce, and these crustaceans don't believe in sharing. A lobster without a home is a sitting duck, or should we say, sitting lobster. They rely on their shelters to ambush prey and avoid becoming dinner themselves. So the hunt for the perfect hideout is a matter of life and death on the reef. Section 4. Claws out, dinner's served. Battles on the seafloor. Don't let those beady eyes fool you. Lobsters are fierce warriors. They rule the reef with their powerful claws, ready to throw down over food, territory, or just a particularly appealing clam. These aren't your average schoolyard scuffles. Lobster fights are serious business, involving complex displays of dominance and some serious claw power. One wrong move and snap, a claw could be lost. But don't worry, lobsters are surprisingly resilient. They can regenerate lost limbs, although it takes time and energy. So, while a lost claw might be a temporary setback, it's all part of the rough and tumble life on the seafloor. Section 5. Shell-shocked love lobster romance isn't for the faint of heart. Forget candlelit dinners and moonlit walks on the beach. In the world of lobsters, romance is a whole different ball game. Lobster romance is a messy and frankly bizarre affair. It's a spectacle of nature that is both fascinating and a bit chaotic. It all starts with the female lobster who, in a surprising twist, gets to choose her mate. She is the one who calls the shots in this underwater love story. She'll release pheromones into the water, a sort of lobster love potion that drives males wild. This chemical signal is her way of saying she's ready to find a partner. The males, eager to impress, will then perform a courtship dance, waving their claws and snapping their tails. It's a display of strength and agility. It's like a crustacean version of Dancing with the Stars, but with higher stakes. The males must prove they are worthy of the female's attention. If the female is impressed, she'll allow the male into her den. This is a significant step in their courtship ritual. But here's the catch: she needs to molt in order to mate. This process is essential for her to be able to reproduce. She sheds her hard exoskeleton, leaving her vulnerable and soft. During this time, she is at her most defenseless. Talk about a risky move. This vulnerability is a huge gamble in the wild ocean. The male, ever the gentleman, will guard her during this delicate time, ensuring her safety while they, This protective behavior is crucial for the survival of both the female and their future offspring. Section 6. Escape from the pot predators and the human impact. Life as a lobster is a constant game of hide and seek, and not the fun kind. They've got a whole lineup of predators looking to make them their next meal cod, seals, even the occasional hungry octopus. But their most formidable foe? Humans, of course. We love our lobster rolls and bisque, which has led to extensive lobster fishing. Those baited traps might seem simple, but they're surprisingly effective. Thankfully, there are efforts to protect these crustaceans. Size limits ensure that only mature lobsters are harvested, giving them a chance to reproduce. And escape vents and traps allow smaller lobsters to swim free. It's a delicate balance between enjoying this delicacy and ensuring its survival for future generations. Section 7. Respect the claw, a final word on these tenacious crustaceans. So, there you have it, the hilarious, harrowing, and surprisingly complex world of lobsters. They may be delicious dipped in butter, but these creatures deserve our respect. They overcome incredible odds to survive, from their perilous early life to the constant threat of predators, including us. They're masters of adaptation, skilled hunters, and dare we say, even a little bit romantic, in their own shell-shedding way. So the next time you crack open a lobster claw, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey of that tenacious crustacean. It's a story of survival, resilience, and a whole lot of claw-snapping action.